Here we go. For this video, I'm going to show you one of the most popular steakhouses in El Salvador. It is called the Ribeye. So let's go check it out. Technically, el Lomo y la Aguja doesn't mean ribeye. The cuts down here have different names than the cuts in the US. El Lomo is technically the spine, and la Aguja actually means needle. But exactly which sections of the cow they are, I'm not exactly too sure. The restaurant was clean, well organized, and well lit though. The ambiance was perfect for going out and getting a great steak to eat for the night. The service was top notch and ready to do whatever I requested to make our stay perfect. They had an ample menu with lots of different varieties of different types of meats. They have 8 locations all throughout El Salvador. Steaks in El Salvador are a little different. First of all, you get to choose how thick you want it. So they have like the bajo is really thin, and then the medio is medium size. And if you want like a thick filet kind of type steak, then you do an alto. And then the other thing that's different when you come to El Salvador and you're gonna order your steak, you can't just translate rare, medium, and well done, okay? Because they have rare is rojo or red, right? And then after medium rare is medio here. And then medium is what they call 3/4 or 3/4. And then medium well is bien cocido. And then well is extremo. So make sure you take note of that when you're here, so you get the right type of cooking on your steak. This is their big starter. It's called the mega bite, or the super boqueado. And so it has a little bit of chorizo, a little bit of frijoles, some quesillo, and we got the shrimp, and of course they have these super toasted tostado tortillas that are perfect for picking it up and putting it all together.
Buenas tardes, con permiso.
Okay, so these are the tortillas.
Empezamos con tortillas secas.
Those are the ribs.
Permiso.
And this is my filet. And this is the lomo.
¿Está todo bien con su orden?
Sí, es perfecto.
Con permiso.
Muchas gracias. Okay, so we've got steamed veggies, and then our cuts of meat, and then the way they do the potatoes here is they just kind of put the butter at the top and then let it melt as it goes. So yeah, this place is kind of like equivalent to like the Texas Roadhouse of El Salvador, because their whole, just minus the peanuts and the really messy flour, because their whole kind of take on it is that steaks and meat should be affordable to anybody. That if anybody can come in, everybody should be able to have a piece of meat, and it doesn't have to be like a luxury thing to have a steak. So this is actually probably the cheapest plate they have, and it was only 10 bucks. But I mean, granted, the meat's really small, but you still get your fill, right? Okay, so I ordered medium rare. Doesn't look very medium rare. Looks more medium to me, but we'll see. Maybe it's just the cut. So this is El Salvador's version of a lava cake, where it's so hot that the chocolate inside pours out. Now this feels like the States. Yeah, that kind of tastes like the States too. Really good. And if you happen to come here on a birthday, this postre or dessert of tiramisu comes free with your birthday, just so you know. So, happy birthday to El Salvador. Okay, bueno, My review overall is that el lomo y aguja is really great if you want meat. If you are just dying, you got some like iron deficiency going on or something. It's a great place for you to go and get reasonable cuts of meat for a good price. And I have to say, the aguja was like filet, like really soft, just melts in your mouth. And the lomo was a little bit tougher, but err on the side of more rarer, because I was surprised that my steak, I asked for it medium rare, but to me it really came out more medium. So go a little bit too far rare if you're gonna go too far, one way or the other. But it was great because it was affordable and it tasted good and the cuts of meat were really soft. And the pork ribs, I tried a little bit of those too. They were wonderful, wonderful. And the desserts did not disappoint at all. So that's what it's like at El Lomo y la Aguja in El Salvador. I'm Jenny Ari. Travel more, live more, be more. We'll see you here in El Salvador.